Hello, Muster0063 back for more Not a Needle game, Stage 3 Hard Mode, Stage 13. And first off, as shout out to the awesome music. As indeed, pretty much the soundtrack to the whole game, I've got to be honest. It's absolutely awesome, and particularly on a type of game like this, where you are going to be dying over and over and over again, having a soundtrack that you just either bopping your head to, or can I'm not saying dance around to, because I'm just kind of sat at a computer and not really able to do that. But yeah, having a soundtrack that is just awesome and that you kind of that just doesn't grate on your ears for something like this makes a huge difference. And thank you for the troll there, by the way. Although, assuming I don't die. Wow! Why did I have to say anything? Going back should be easier than going there, because you've only got 4 spikes. Oh! Jump over rather than 5. And jumping over 5, particularly with a low-hanging ceiling or with spikes on the ceiling, is a pain. And I can't believe I've just died twice on the way back. It's so much easier than going there. Just because of that 5th jump, you kind of maybe seen that every time I have... Let's concentrate here for a moment. Thank you, although I was panicking there because I really thought I'd screwed up. Yeah, the ones where I was just jumping over 5, I was only just clearing the damn things, so yeah. Yeah, so let's maybe talk a little bit more about Stage 3 Hard Mode as a whole. As with the original Stage 3, I can't really kind of put my finger too much on a specific gimmick for this for these sets of floors. The screen's got a little bit bigger, but from stages 1 and 2, but I would really not call that a gimmick. It's got a few areas where the spikes are, a little bit obscured or hidden behind, the shading and the colouring of other areas on the screen. But to be honest, they really doesn't add all that much difficulty, particularly when you know that they're there. I mean, you may have to just do a bit of a sweep when you first kind of enter a screen, just to kind of check where some of the spikes are. But yeah, I wouldn't. Other than the bigger screen, I don't really attribute a gimmick really to this screen. So it's just kind of pretty much more the same as it was. Well, as I suppose they all are, but just supposedly a bit harder. But yeah, there's nothing really I find that catches me out all that much from a gimmick point of view. Obviously, this screen, as you can see, the first jump here is causing me all manner of problems. Mainly the mini spike, although now, of course, I'm dying on the giant spike because I'm trying desperately to get further over to the right when I jump up. And obviously, as you can see, the height of the jump is barely over the spike, but yeah, that mini spike sticking out from the wall is, in theory, what's now causing all the problems. Although, say, I'm deliberately trying to avoid that now by getting just way too close to the giant spike on the wall. And having made the jump, which by the way is really flipping irritating, and I would say has hopefully got to be the hardest of the screen, I would really like to clear the rest. But of course, as always, you just twitch and you get really nervous and you just make stupid mistakes on things that you would ordinarily not do. Although, having said that, that jump again at the top is not my favourite. So yeah, I'm bloody relieved to have that one done, actually. Yeah, the text, as it says up there, the loser pit is now up the top, but I'm sure there's more than enough annoyance, maybe not on this screen, although again that was a really flipping stupid death, to be had that you can poke fun at me elsewhere. Although, as the way this is going at the moment, you can maybe poke fun at me on this screen. I'm guessing landing the obviously the jump on the floor is probably what should be. I don't know why I didn't get a double jump there. the most tricky part of this, although as you can kind of see now, I can't get in between the so-called in-between spikes, but oh well. So yeah, you'd think this screen was exactly like before, just upside down, and if you may remember the switch over there got the switch that I'm now hit got rid of the spikes on the bottom right, but of course there's fun to be had with switching up the screens that are upside down. And again, this is the kind of thing that I really do appreciate from the stage design point of view. Not just the screens, that obviously almost are identical but upside down, but where they're able to kind of play around with it and trick the player. Yeah, it's really cleverly done. I don't know why I'm trying to do this in one go. This would be. Provided I don't stupidly die to the spike hanging off the wall, this would be a far, in theory, easier way of clearing it. I don't know, for some reason I had in my head that I couldn't land safely again on the top when I got the switch. Don't know why. This little bit, just make sure you go under the fruit when it's the stem is upwards and to the left. This one again, so this one I remember from the first go round, and if you do, then you will have perhaps been able to pull off this jump a bit better than I could. But oh come on, you will perhaps remember that we got trolled in this floor. Yeah, it wasn't just get there; we had to get back as well. So luckily, I did remember that. Oh no! And you've got to be very quick with the platform. And I can't believe I died there. Most embarrassing death of the playthrough I can maybe think of right now, because look at that. It's the one. It was the one that was causing me the most problems on the way down, and it just couldn't resist pissing me off one last time, or indeed quite a few extra times now, because I'm dying to it all over again. But going up, I can't believe that. Yeah, that again. I find that's the jump. That's see what I mean about having to go quick on this. I was so pleased having got by that first jump that one time, and then yeah, after that, now I'm just I don't know, just too nervous about things. I'm overthinking things, but yeah, come on now, this shouldn't be it. I was so pleased having got by this that first time. Thank you. Right. Oh. Well, okay, I guess as it says there, we could try short hopping. It's not it's not a ridiculously tighter area to get through, although I do find short hopping a little bit difficult. So this is I'm not going to say it's the most difficult of the stage by any stretch of the imagination, and unfortunately what I can't do is well, maybe I can, I don't know whether the best strategy is to get within the platform here, like I'm doing here, and then kind of jump through and double jump through, but it doesn't seem to be working particularly well, in the sense that obviously as soon as I'm getting up, although that works for some reason, yeah, that there, I'm kind of just clipping the edge of the platform and not getting a jump. But sometimes, as you kind of see there, it's allowing me a full jump. I don't know why it would do it one time and not the other. If it did it 2 times in a row, then that would be wonderful, but it doesn't seem to want to do that. I have no idea why. Sometimes it's doing that, where it's just kind of I'm just stopping dead right on the platform, and at other times it's other times I'm getting a full jump and being able to make it in one go. Getting the full jump is obviously makes things so much easier, as indeed might that technique be if I thought to do that about 5 minutes ago, or however long I spent doing that bloody stage. Now I'm jesting a little bit, it wasn't anywhere near 5 minutes, but kind of felt like that. This one I think is one I vaguely remember from before, but upside down. And I suppose there is a double jumper. It's the first stage that... Damn it, no! that introduces the double jump replenisher mechanic. So I guess it's got that going for it. Yeah, as the text says, it's now facing downwards, which is well, makes no sense, but they still work as indeed they always have done. Why is this first area causing me so many problems? What the hell? My fingers are just in a complete mess at the moment. I can't. I can't. I think it's because I'm having to press down as well. I can't get. I'm finding it difficult to shift from down to right to left, whereas before, if it's just left right, I won't say I'm okay, because I do find some of the spike kind of shafts that you've got to drop down awkward, but I can't get my fingers set properly on this first bit. From the down key to the right key to the left key. I don't know whether I can. No, I double jump there and then fall down. That makes things. Yeah, that makes things a hell of a lot easier for me. Hopefully I don't have to do it again anyway, but of course I am going to have to. But yeah, I don't know. That's probably making things ordinarily harder for myself. But since I can't get my fingers set properly on the keys at the moment, that's the way I'm going to do it. I can't get. Yeah, I can't do it. Thank you. Right. I didn't hit the save there, did I? Okay, I'm going to screw myself up this time, but I'm going to make sure I hit the flipping save. Right. When you drop down, that was atrocious. When you drop down, make sure you don't hit the double jump, because you're going to need it in order to get back up. And as you can see, what this... Whoops. As I nearly hit the double jump replenisher. This switch gets rid of that a block over there, and that's obviously where you need to go in order to progress with the screen. But everything on this one is bloody like pixel perfect as far as I can tell. Like this double jump, it's actually a pain to get. You've got to kind of really do it at the absolute height of almost both jumps, and even then, I find that sometimes, for whatever reason, it doesn't quite get it. And this jump over the mini spikes to actually get to where the second switch is such a pain. And again, I don't assume there's anything to do with pixel aligning going on here, but it's really flipping tight. And for some reason, as well, I keep dying on the those mini spikes. And again, I absolutely swear, I am pressing the jump button early enough for it to register to easily not die on them. But the couple of deaths I think you've seen where I have actually made the jump, I'm just way too early, and haven't got anywhere near enough distance in order to make the platform. That was a bit of a better go, but yeah, this is what can I say? This is a pain. Everything seems to be pixel perfect, kind of yeah. And even that first jump now, we're getting to the first switch. This is causing me, don't know why. It doesn't look that bad, admittedly. Way too many problems. There again, I swear to God that I jumped for that. Or yeah, those mini spikes should not have got me. I can understand they're kind of concealed somewhat, but I can tell the height of them, and I swear, again that last one, that I was well in time for the jump to register. Yeah, this is kind of like going back to the jump that I kind of well, it's a different jump, but because I've got a double jump here, but I would put this on a par with the flipping jump from the Secret Stage 7 that I showed the death montage on. I hated that jump bugger from what looked like you had to be absolutely dead on perfect, and I absolutely hate this flipping one. And I just wish that this bloody double jump replenisher you could collect, every time. Why make that so it's from time to time just out of reach? Now I understand that in theory that if I jump at the absolute highest both times, obviously not at the top there because I'm going to fly into spikes, that I probably should get that double jump. But if it's again absolutely that you've got to be at the perfect, you know, optimum height, then again, that's just unnecessarily, you know, irritating. You could make that so that it's, you know, I don't know, just set a tiny bit lower. So you've got to make pretty much a full jump. But, I mean, look, that, of course, that's going to happen as well from time to time where, well, maybe it won't. Maybe it was just me being absolutely pathetically stupid, and it probably was. Yeah, if you're going to screw up there, I guess you might as well hit a spike as opposed to not make the jump. But no. Yeah, why does the double jump replenisher need to be, you know, practically out of reach? And yeah, I can't get this. Oh yes. See, I kind of knew that was good as soon as I set off. Now I'm so paranoid here about being able to get my double jump when I finish, and unfortunately the spikes don't go all the way, don't retract all the way into the wall. But thank flipping God. I hate that screen. Yeah, and this, I think, is this the final one? I'm just trying to count backwards. I'm assuming because the thing says no, it's not, is it? I'm nowhere near halfway. I'm halfway in the stage, let alone the damn. Yeah, halfway in the halfway in the stage, not anywhere near the clearing the end of the floor. Wow, I've done not very good at all so far on this stage. Then, if that's the case, more fun with double jump replenishers. For the bit on the left, make sure you keep the. Wow, well we're getting to see it again because I'm apparently completely inept. Make sure you keep the lowest one alive because you're going to need it to avoid the checker. The checker blocks. Let's see it at least one more time, shall we? Yeah, which go up and into the area with the switch, and obviously without another extra double jump, you're not going to be able to survive that. Can we please not screw that up? Thank you. Right. You can probably guess what's coming here. Yep. Okay, I'm going to jump off of the one that goes to the right then, because that seems to give me just a little bit of an easier time, a little bit more reaction time. Yeah, here. Now, this one's going to fly off, I believe, to the left, so I want to get as close as I can to the right-hand edge of the platform, or to the spike wall, or whatever, just to give me that little bit more time to react. And in an ideal world, I'd love to be able to not hit the platform directly above it, because that one goes lightning fast. But yeah, whether or not that's actually, or whether or not I can pull that off, I don't know. It's definitely doable. But yeah, I might have some fun trying to do that. So I think I'm just gonna, and what I'm gonna do this time is double jump through, so that I can give myself a bit more, yeah, leeway on that. Wow. Right. Jesus. Where are we? We're still a fair way from the end, and I think I'm approaching 20-minute mark. Again, I'm not quite sure whether the best strategy here is to maybe do it the way I do this kind of thing, the way I always do it, or would typically do it, in that I kind of, you know, make this by way of a jump off of here and then jump round. I could, because we obviously now have the gimmick, or the ability to do so, sorry, drop down through the platform by pressing the down button, but I'm fairly close to some spikes, and yeah, it's definitely doable, but if this keeps causing me problems, I might try and switch to that way in a moment. But yeah, I can't help but feel that that's still the easiest way for me to do this. That was lucky because I lost a double jump. Don't go anywhere near the platform that was at the top there. It's just a troll. Alright, this one. Okay, fine. Let's wait for the platforms again. Yeah, this time, right. Oh wow, lovely. And for the last bit, I would not die on that spike, but the platform goes really flipping fast. So if you can do, I'd possibly recommend, yeah, trying to maybe glitch through it or so that you can kind of just drop down in one go. It's maybe easier said than done, and maybe I should not even bother. Let's go on it when it's fast, then why not? I'll might give myself a bit more time to react to things, I don't know. If I can even get the jump right. Damn mini spikes again. Oh, come on. Maybe I don't. Maybe that's not the way to do it again, and that I have to. No, because I walked off that, and that was when the platform was around the spike. But yeah, I don't know what the best. There we go. I can jump small, kind of in between the spikes, and that might just help. Obviously, what I don't want to do is jump on the flipping. Also walk sufficiently far over to the right that I'll land on the platform. There we go. No, still, and then I can't get over the spike on sticking out from the right-hand wall. So, yay. I don't know the best way to clear this. I've given you 3 options, and I genuinely don't know which the best one is. I assume, possibly for me, maybe now, walking onto the ledge so that I can get a bit more distance, yeah. So that I can then make a jump and when I'm on the ledge, but I genuinely don't know. None of the 3 look all that appealing to me at the moment. I can't. What I should do is decide on one, and then that looked like the best. So okay, that was the furthest I've got down, I think. So maybe I should give that one a few whirls. What I'm doing is I'm switching between 3. Which is useless, frankly, as a strategy, because I'm kind of getting accustomed to one. Or, well, not getting accustomed to any of them, because I'm switching between all 3. So yeah, there we go. Oh, it doesn't. I don't know what to say at the moment. I knew this was going to get difficult at a certain point, but hurrah! Jesus Christ! Right. I was thinking how many screens I've got. You know what? This is only supposedly stage 3. So I'm not that far over 20 minutes at the moment. So I might just see maybe go to 25 or see how far I can get. But yeah, not optimistic I'm going to get the entirety of the stage done. This video. And I remember that the final, I think it's the final screen of this final floor of this stage is bloody annoying. So you know what? I'm probably even gonna say that after this screen I will cut it, because I have gone over 20 minutes. This is probably going to take quite a bit of time now anyway. And yeah, the final screen of the stage is going to be a huge, ginormous pain. So yeah, this is probably going to be it. But who knows how long I'm going to be on this one. It would be easy enough, obviously, if the thing didn't troll me and move to the other side of the screen. But ultimately, I confess that would probably make the thing just slightly too easy. Although, I wouldn't say this jump I typically find that bad. But, of course, at the moment, I don't know. I'm probably a little bit worked up after, particularly the last screen, or indeed what's come before it. But which is probably not helping my cause any. But I don't typically find this manoeuvre that bad, but I can't do it for the life of me at the moment. So, or not anywhere near as regularly as I'd like to. It's not that bad. Or I don't find it all that bad. That's typical, isn't it? I set off too early. The go that I make the flipping jump, I set off just that little bit too early, so that I then can't, or that the platform hasn't got enough time to catch up to me. Lovely. There we go. Right. Oh, screw it. I think the ones leading up to the final one are not all that bad, including this one. So, and given the gimmick here is that we're kind of just hiding spikes behind, the background. Or the tile is fine. So yeah, for this one, make sure you set this platform off, because you're going to need it obviously for this last bit. And I was so flipping close there. I set off way too early, but yeah, that one's not so bad, and neither is this one, frankly. Although obviously, yeah, you better hope that the walk doesn't move again. But yeah, I'll tell you now, it doesn't. It would pretty much be flipping impossible, I think, if it did. So. Yeah, this one, much like it was first time round, I don't believe is all that is. Well, it wasn't. It was I've screwed that up. I need to make sure I don't get both those double jumps the same go, but yeah, this one's fine. If I can, ordinarily it'll be fine, but oh, there we go. Oh, what the hell! I'm half a mind to stop the recording right now, go back and check whether or not I just clipped the flipping edge of that warp, but because it looked to me like I did, but oh well. Maybe I should take this back. Maybe this. I don't know what I'm doing now. My brain's gone to mush. Oh, I know. I pressed the jump. I absolutely, categorically can state that I pressed the jump button there well before I got anywhere near. And again, landing on those spikes. I don't understand why, for this game, more than any other one, the jump button just does not seem to register in time. I mean, I'm not going to say it's happening all the time. Those two deaths there were just pathetic, and I was just, you know, in the middle of a rant, and it just didn't, you know. But no, both those times where I died, like on the final jump, I categorically can state that I pressed the jump button. I don't know what it is about. Yeah, this. I mean, I do find it in some other games as well. Just, you know, but this one more than most, and I don't know why. It doesn't seem to be like a delay, elsewhere or anything. But yeah, don't know why. Right, we are 2 away from the end, so about 26 minutes I think so far now. So anyway, yeah, let's just finish the stage and get it out of the way. Although the final, damn it, the final floor of the stage is just well, let's just say it's not my favourite by any stretch of the imagination. This one I don't think is really all that bad. I should be. You're joking! No words. I, for some reason, just stopped on the edge of the platform and didn't move left. Right. Yay, look what we've got for last. And obviously this one has no similarity to any of the screens that we cleared on the first time round, but yay. Get double diamond. I'd say get stuffed. If I was talking to the creator. Why a double diamond? Although I can't believe that. That was almost the easiest floor of the stage. What? How did the double diamond go that well? Oh, well, at least that's put a somewhat of a smile back on my face and put me somewhat back in a good mood. Yeah, there were certain screens on that stage that were just horrific. But the double diamond one, not so. Wow. That's all I can say about that. Yeah, that was stage 3 hard mode, and as you can see, the difficulty is starting to pick up. So, I think from this point on, I'm probably not going to be able to put stages together in videos. It's nice to know from this one. This was the first one from a hard mode that went well over what I'd intended to do. So yeah, don't expect any of the next ones to be consigned to one video. And yeah, I may have to resort to cutting or whatever from now on, because this is the part where the difficulty, from my opinion anyway, really does start to ramp up. So yeah, with that, I will leave it there. Join me next time for stage 4 hard mode or stage 14. Until then, cheerio.